Доброго дня, ми з України. З вами Еланіус і гра під назвою Noire. Продовжуємо грати і закінчили ми на тій справі, що маніяк з педофілом був. Да, і ми їх тоді зловили. Ось о. І тепер у нас наступна справа. Смерть в шовкових чулках. Окей.
Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing.
Опа. Без якоїсь заставки, без нічого.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Да, ти
Poor
що?
Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in the alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is
Ну да.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi.
Звичайно, конечно. Бляха, маньяк лазить. А ви, блін, тут радуєтесь якісь закриттю не до справи, блін. Ідіоти. Угу. Поїхали.
You have the address?
Так.
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles
Ой,
and
ой.
Kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk. Up ahead, you make a right.
Yeah, it means they can pop in and get the office supply of fruits whenever they need it.
No, that ain't a bad idea. That is not
Ні, без давай далеко в цих справах. Поки що обійдемося. Ага. Чуть-чуть. Ти. Поворотик. І проїжджаємо далі. І ми на місці. Опа. Місце злочину.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Ага, ну давай. Покажи, розкажеш нам про цього разу.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Коронер.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Ну давай. Ага.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Ой, бляха, мене ж придернулся голос чуть-чуть. Угу.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Нова записка. Ну. Это не хил, окей.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Ну тут по-любому. І знову.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Як же холодивиться, слухай.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
the best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller has
Чотири?
no
Почекай.
message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Ну, блін. А який тоді, слухай? Виглядав серійним маніяком.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Угу. Окей, це теж не відноситься до справи. Те, що у нас. Угу. Окей, залишаємо. Ну, це які звідкись тащили.
Follow the trail.
Ага, і з тих дверей, слухай. І що ти нічого такого не бачив? А ну. Їж. Ну це її шепа. Ну, Антонія.
Antonia. Same as the library card.
Ну, вона її шепа. Так, моя... Окей. Місце залишено ще...
Find anything interesting?
Та якби ж то. Знову якесь... Воно чи пиво. Окей. Просто бутилки. Може тут? Ні. Не відноситься, значить. Немає, значить. Цікаво. Тут нічого такого, окей. Ну, може щось біля жертви було, я не знаю. Точно щось пропущено, це я даю гарантію. Але питання, що саме? То воно... доволі хороше. Угу. Не цікаво, значить. Я пробував і варіантів поки не сильно бачу. Опять якось. Сміття стоїть. Ой, да, бутилка якогось говна. Капець потрібний нам доказ. Точно.
On it goes.
Опа. А що там у нас поблизку є?
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Дивимося.
House keys
Yeah.
strung up like bait on a hook.
Якби кров іде далі. Окей.
It's got to be a code or a cipher.
Угу.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall,
Up
that
on the-
brazen son of a bitch.
Окей, ну да, тут видно, що він
Where are you taking us?
десь лазив. Таке враження, що це сам злочинець. Він сюди вилазив, бо тягнути жертву. І будто не спеціально веде цими шляхами. Не зрозуміло.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
Да, і не тільки це.
New MO.
Тут ще є трохи речей.
Getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Ага. Цікаво. Ну, йдемо далі. Ну, блін, зрозуміло, що наверх.
Trail points.
Нащо мені ще показувати цю дорогу? Опана.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Кілечко, колечко. Якийсь дивний злочинець. Там зрозумів, що він за ідею вбиває.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Угу. Цікаво є. Якщо ми зараз дістанемо сумочки. Дорога частину білетом. Окей.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Угу. Жертву ми знайшли, так би мовити. Ну, точніше, хто це жертва? Веди.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Квартира Антонії. Їдемо в її будиночок оглянемо.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him,
Good lady.
and close the case.
Rusty's razor.
Водій.
I don't
Водій
want to
тут.
question your tried and tested
Інтелект
technique.
водіїв хороший, звісно.
But doesn't the DA require
Кавичка.
sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
От, під'їхали ми до її квартирки. Як це квартира чи будинок? Без тварин. Супер. А, типу, якась... Часткова оренда. Цікаво.
I'm sorry. Can I
От
help?
і господиня.
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so.
Да,
ma'am.
на жаль.
Mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Угу.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was
На
murdered.
жаль.
We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive,
Ну,
and then they're
перед
gone.
вбивством не завжди такі, якби.
Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Да.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Ідемте глянемо.
What are we waiting for?
Це теж щось. Ага, п'ята квартира. До речі. Опа.
You look at that?
Окей.
Someone's turned the
Цікаво.
place over.
Пансіонат. Ну, блін, добре, адресу, давай. Далі. Так, окей, щось було 7 серпня. А, якесь звернення. На рахунок суду. Окей. Так, вона що, з чоловіком? Судиться чи з ким? Здається, я так зрозумів, да. Напевно, що розводяться вони, я так розумію. Да, вона як позивачка йде. Ну окей, Фредерік. Роздалі. Я так розумію. Ти так не детектив, а це її юрист. Я теж прикольний момент те, що в мене не позначило, що прочитано. Я так розумію, треба прокласти.
Okay, we have an address.
Да. Ті перекали неси. Треба, щоб воно показало, треба швиденько раз-два проклікати. Окей. З детективом ми розібрались. Угу.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Цікаво. Цікаво.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Да.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Ну, видно, хтось після... А ні.
Someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Ну, зараз буду шукати. Так, я те, що я глянув, У принципі, ми можемо вертатися назад. І говорити з Сейтом. Я щось подумав, що треба шукати, куди цей той поручик, звідки він. А як виявляється, ні, то я напевно, що я той пошук вирізав. Не втратити ваш лишній час.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Так.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel.
Так, ага, я бачу тут було цей навіть. Виглядає як це стенограма. Стенограма. Окей.
She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Да.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17.
Мгм.
He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Окей.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Угу. Я ще не дивиться сторону трохи.
A nosy old hag like you knows
Это
everything
ты
about the
старым
people who live
нравишься.
under her roof. Where did she go?
I
Бабулечка.
think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a
What?
name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a
От
couple
щось
of blocks from
новеньке
where we found the
відкрили.
body.
Окей.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Ну як?
Being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Ну, тебе і не було.
So Antonia
Коли
lost her keys
розвали
and used
вікно,
an iron bar to jimmy the back
прямо.
window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning.
Мгм.
I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
Да-да,
Very
конечно.
bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Якщо ти чула звук, ти мало би чути звук скла.
Antonia and her
Розбитого
husband
скла.
were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Угу. Ну,
What about a
да-да-да.
bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Розкажи нам, розкажи. Дивіться.
In her
Просто
wedding
не
photo, she's
перегадаєш.
displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry
Mhm.
box.
Окей, нехай.
Very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
Значить, бар Ельдорадо тоді спочатку. Ну тебе нахер буде. Детектив гребаний. І сразу. Все, муженька, давай.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wise line.
Окей.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Мгм.
I
Так,
think it's strange
поїхали
that
в
all
бар.
these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking.
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Да,
Why
ти
don't you want to
що?
see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. No need to
Конечно.
go looking for the monster under the bed.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
Ну, що бляха
I've been through 3.
може спасти інших жінок
Big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself.
від, блін, подальших смертей, ні?
Man, who would
От
hurt
за
his
що
sense
ж
of who
казати,
he is? He'd see himself
це
as a failure. A
підвох.
woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Ну, конечно. Так. Эльдорадо. Бар.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Тебе інфа по клініці, так що чекаємо,
Did
що
you
ти
have a woman
розкажеш.
here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Неприємна ідея сталася.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She
Ну
was so
так.
hammered last night,
Тут,
she left
в
a letter
принципі,
on the
нічого
bar.
нового.
I'll show you.
Окей.
Where's that goddamn place?
Ага. Так, округ Лос-Анджелес. Окей. Франція якийсь. Ага. А, ну це типу як записка.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Ага, ну, ясно, типу. Це просто доповнення до того листа. Тому що там вони розводяться. В принципі, нічого нового.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Ну. А що губки мене надали, а?
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Ну да, окей, глянемо.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face.
Угу.
If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
Ну
Extremely
окей.
drunk young woman, what do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem.
Угу.
Hey,
Ну, костюмчики це завжди
guy,
добре.
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
a broad 9. I have wide feet.
Угу. Окей. Місця. Квартира, бар. Продавець бар. А що ми там можемо подивитися?
You're gonna see your married man again?
Я не думаю, що це щось
A waitress. I have another spoon.
цікаве може бути.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting table?
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
М,
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Не працює.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Окей.
Sir, do you work here?
А це напарник і ще.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their
Mhm.
tequila.
Fine.
А ринок сумнич пов'язаний, окей. А, ну це продукти доставили, окей.
Just picked fruit market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Треба бути обережненько це все досліджувати, бо ніколи не знаєш, що ти буде можеш вже відкати. Продивились ми чи ні? Да, продивились. Продавець фруктовий ринок. Поїхали.
Cover my shifts on Wednesday. I have not yet.
Ладненько, пішечком прийдемось, тут недалеко було все рівно.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Ну. І що у нас? А коли почекай, як нам дізнатися, коли воно відкривається? Цікаво. Ну. Ну я на всякий випадок хочу перевірити все. Що тут є? Ага, да. Це коп із газети. Ай, блин. Та їй давай.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but
Так, Барасут.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Не підскажемо.
A waitress. I have another spoon?
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Ну ладно. Їдемо тоді до муженька нашого.
You can drive.
Fine. Where we
Поїхали.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Водіння тут, звичайно, на найвищому рівні просто. Ну, ось ми тут. Почекай, перевірте. Де у нас Мальдонадо 304.
Apartment 304.
Запам'ятав, 304. Відповідно, тут, скоріш за все, не на першому поверсі знаходиться. У нас Да, наш третій поверх. В принципі, який логічно. Бува.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
That's... Серйозно. Ну. Ну і давай же... О, хорошо тримаємося. Давай. І ми хорошенько... А, у мене кажуть, як кнопка, яка може це зробити швидше набагато, що ли, да?
Damn.
Да, ви що?
Decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Угу. Я надіюсь, на цьому не закінчиться ж
I need a prowl car in the
розслідування.
apartment building 330 North Hill Street. Two suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Ну, всяке буває.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Окей.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Да ти що? Фінбар буде. Я таке чудове більше назвати Фінбаром. Бо ходячим баром. Просто ім'я для тебе. Цілковито. Те, яке показує тебе всього, блін.
No good to me.
Угу. Окей, ну давай ж кажеш те, що тобі пригодиться. А, окей, вони працюють
Just
в цьому магазині, окей.
suppliers to the El Dorado.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Хороші продукти. Окей, попробуємо досидити. Ну. Не. Нам просто відкрили, як показало. Як воно. Виглядає гарненько. Угу.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Да, сімейна конторка, коротше. Я там щось цей. Опа-на.
This will take some explaining.
Це да, це.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Ну, зараз глянемо, спитаємо. Хто що знає.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home
Да ти
last
що?
night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Угу. Окей. Давай попробуємо далі. Що у нас ви тут скажете?
No good. There's nobody here.
Ну, окей.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
Угу.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Окей. Ну, остання квартира по факту.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this? Miss-
Опа.
Miranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Окей.
Thinking you were gonna call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now.
Так, це не на цьому поверсі воно, да? А, на цьому.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Так, а ми повідомили якісь?
Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Угу.
Thanks.
Вертаємось. Так, треба швиденько. Пін-бар. Вернутися в відділення центра. Ну і ти нас повезеш. Питання, де є машина ж показується, я забув.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Він може повезти, ні? Ой, бляха, ще знову це вести.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine.
Да.
Now we sent another.
Бля.
I really hate this fuck.
Ну, верно зробили те, що хочеш.
Seen the body?
Я...
Jesus, Phelps!
Твою мать. Хі-хі. І ще перед відділку. Це зробити. Як я вмію?
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
Ой, сорі. Я чуть втикнув. Ну, я нічого не хочу сказати. Окей.
I hear he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
І... Та йоперся теж. Я щось трохи цей завтикаюсь.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Hey, don't mind me.
Так, куди я йду? А нафіг мені було сюди йти? Це єдине місце, де двері були. Казало, що вони відкриті. Я щось ще... А, можливо сюди?
I was married
Boys, come on in.
Окей.
Fellas, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in
Okay.
the backseat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. I've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Окей.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Угу. Окей. Угу.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Цікаво. Мгм.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Угу. Побачимо, побачимо. Ну, походу чуємо звуки наших підозрюваних.
Straight to hell. That's the guy. I hear he's an honest.
Так.
There's an oxymoron for you.
Ну,
Your attitude?
Ангель.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Да, ну. Брат людина трохи
We have a witness
зацікавлена.
who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right?
Угу.
But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark.
А машину якось, ну, ти
The
хоч.
car. It was a brown Ford coupe.
Окей.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Ой, ну чувак.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been
З
granted a degree
доказів.
nice size. She
Не,
pushed you too far.
не
and you
гради
lashed
фігню.
out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Да, да, да.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city
Ну,
for your
розкажи ще
movie
тут.
tour, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband.
Ну і
I
що?
slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
Мгм.
What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Він звучить
What
десь
about the charm bracelet? Was she
прямо.
wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Окей.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something.
Якось
or I'm
воно
gonna have
щось
you charged.
інакше виглядало.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
Ну, це правда, да, вона там
Not
була.
one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Цікаво. Ну є хоч інфа. Так, що у нас по задачам? Ринок фруктовий продивитися. Ну, пішли. У нас єдине місце залишилось. З доступних зараз.
You're behind the wheel.
And where
Да.
exactly are we going?
До фруктів з'їздимо. Надіюсь, на цей раз попадемо на відкриття їхнє.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Бачимо. Я от більше в сторону Фелпса схиляю, що тут. Це якось підзав'язано. Окей.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Ну ти ж дивись, куди йдеш.
Are you working Friday night?
Так, мені продавець треба. І поговорити
Let's
спочатку.
play horse. I'll be the front end and you can be yourself.
Ну, я думаю, поговорити може, ні. Привітати, сказати, хто ти такий.
Sir, I'm Wait. You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
Тоже на Ектора похоже, бляха.
Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Якщо хтось пам'ятає, я з «Жінки відьми», там був чоловік Янгол цей.
Came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd.
Да, ну
I
це
don't want
вже
any trouble.
поняв.
I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
А що ти так в сторону
You already
задивився?
knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Окей.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Угу.
Can you describe
І
the car?
це теж по машину, Форд Купер.
She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if I
Цікаво.
look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Да. Живемо, живемо.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Да. Ось тут свої ділішки були. Десь ми вже таке бачили.
So what are we hiding in here?
Опа.
This thing needs a combination.
Бля. Улики. Не то. 253. Я понял. Окей. Два. Эй, мене нічого. І 3. В останню ячеєчку. Угу. Ось. Окей. Мені цікаво глянути, які я просто твердочки. Так, медальйон. А хрен, блядь, то побачу. Це вже цікаво.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the... This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Якщо вже не стік.
Clem!
Ага, я ж кажу. Трохи розстрабано, треба одного залишаєш, а інший, блін, обдивляється все тобі. Їдемо за ним. Окей. Стріляй, що?
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Окей, давай будемо пробувати зараз.
You gotta get me closer.
Я стараюсь, як...
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Ти ж, слухай. Є здох.
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Ну давай, постреляй.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Золото лежника. Він наш.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Ну-ну.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the
Якось
fiend a personal
відносно.
visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Да. Ну, вже, в принципі, хоча б непогано справу цю закрили. Ага. От, якось так. Цією справою у нас. Ой, якісь знов флешбеки.
They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Цікаво, це на який напрямок вони так.
How can we fail?
Ідуть.
Skip with the shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the shadow of death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Ай, да. Ну, якось так було в минулому. От. Ці справи ми закрили. Тому на цьому ми закінчуємо. А зараз ставте вподобайки, підписуйтесь на канал, коментуйте. До наступних зустрічей. Це буде Україна. Пока-пока.